Now, remember, The View got some fine ladies up here. Look at them. Sunny is fine as hell, but she's stupid. Joy is a nice looking white older woman too. Look at her. She's nice. They're nice looking ladies. Look at her. Whoopi always looking like a little boy. Now remember, fair use, ABC, The View. Now remember. Okay, we got them all in a circle. Now remember, these are some fairly nice looking women, right? But it's like they're misinformed. It's like it gets to the point that your freedoms are always there. Look at the freedom that they have with ABC. ABC is a conglomerate. It's shadowed media. ABC is corrupt. NBC is corrupt. George Soros pays for all this shit. They keep putting this bullshit out, stating what's wrong with the country. This is wrong with the country, and they're getting paid for this. But the factor is, these are some beautiful women. These women couldn't be beautiful without men. You need masculinity to coincide with your femininity. Whoopi, I don't know what the fuck is up with Whoopi, man. Just look like a little boy all the time. I don't know. It'd be nice to see Whoopi in some fucking heels and not her fucking shaved half head. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. She's got to be in her 60s. I'm gonna look up her age later, but it's like, Whoopi, can you put on a skirt and some heels and look feminine like you used to do in The Ghost when you had your little purple suit on, your dress? Be feminine. You don't have to be a man. This is what they're indoctrinating on young women today. So it's just crazy how you see these beautiful women up here. They are beautiful women. Even Whoopi's beautiful. She doesn't even realize it. She's just been told this and what she should do. And no, Whoopi, you could be feminine too. You don't gotta wear that big ass brown jacket. You can put your cleavage out. Put them titties up in a Victoria's Secret push-up bra. Be cute. Take selfies of your ass and all that shit in the dressing room. Be cute. That's what men need to see. No, nigga, that's what we go to work for. Come home to this and she looking all sexy and shit in them shorts. That's what we need as men. We don't need Whoopi running around with a half-shaved head and wearing fucking loafers and white socks. This shit is crazy, but they all look good on The View. I have to give credit when credit's due. But the factor is, the rhetoric that they're pushing, that people hate Trump and all that shit, whatever. I'm not even using that dumbass word rhetoric no more. It's just dumbness, bro. It makes no sense on how people feel and what they're doing. The feelings has to stop. It has to be logical thinking from now on. But I digress. Keep checking it out. You're going to watch Sunny Holston's Meltdown, because her meltdown is crazy.
I wanted, no, but we live in a democracy. I have my vote. Right. Millions of people cast their votes did. And what's important to me is this. Tens of millions of Americans, our friends, our neighbors, our family members, voted for Donald Trump. We disagree with him. I know we all do at this table, but they are good, decent people who are patriots and love this country. And I can't speak to what drove them to the conclusion of being with him, but I think it is a moment for us to listen to each other, to hear each other, express what our concerns are. I've spent the last 4 years doing that, and also listen to people who are with him, because this is a country that there is truly more that unites us than divides us. I know it doesn't feel like that for many people in this moment, but we need to bring down the temperature, the name calling, the demonizing, let the other side, if they want to do that, they can do it. But I think it is a moment to listen to the voters. And this, I have to say, I've always thought he could win. I thought in the final stretch she might eke it out. I didn't expect it to be this resounding, and I think there are some lessons from it. I think we forget about rural America. I think the working class feels left behind. They feel like the powerful, the elite,
let her cook
about them and their power. And he spoke to them. We may not have liked his words, but they turned out for him. I mean, the map was, it was beyond Reagan what we saw last night. And I think we need to start listening more about the concerns of everyday Americans who feel like this system is failing.
When Reagan won, I remember the whole map was.
We got to listen to Sunny, because Sunny, she's a beautiful woman. I know she's smart, but she's getting paid to pander. I know she's getting paid to pander because she got mouths to feed. And she got mouths to feed, and she just likes the spotlight. The panda. This is her. She's gonna say some bullshit just now because Farrah just said some real shit. We need to tone it down. The hate, the disagreement, and we need to come together as a collective and understand why rural America, certain parts of the cities, understand why Trump is needed because you had 4 years, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, to fix something that you didn't fix. You let it be broken so you can launder money and all that other bullshit with the deep state, but we ain't gonna get into that. But we're gonna listen to Sonny. Cause Sonny could be a cunt. She's a fucking cunt. And she knows it. But the factor is, she's gonna say this bullshit that she always do all the time, and we know what? We're gonna listen to her bullshit, and we just gonna like, God damn it, Sonny, when are you gonna fucking turn coat? But let's listen to Sonny. Go ahead, listen to her.
It was pretty red last night.
I don't know. I'm profoundly disturbed. I think if you look at the New York Times this morning, the headline was America makes a perilous choice. I think that in 2016, we didn't know what we would get from a Trump administration. But we know now. And we know now that he will have almost unfettered power. And so I worry, not about myself, actually. I don't worry about my station in life. I worry about the working class. I worry about my mother, a retired teacher. I worry about our...
All right. We're not going to do this. I can't do it. I like Sonny, but we can't do this. Sonny, we're going to pray for you, girl. We got to pray for Sonny hosting. This is nowhere we got to pray for. Because you're not understanding what you just said. If you worried about the working class, then you understand what Trump is needed for. Because your VP pick for Kamala Harris wasn't great. A woman of color. Biden went for a woman of color because he knew he couldn't win that race without that. And that's what he did. See, people manipulate a lot of situations going forward in this country. But Trump, it is what it is. Trump, I'm 40 years old. Trump chose a VP, J.D. Vance. He's 40 years old, senator. 40 years old. So he understands what's going on. J.D. Vance served this country in Iraq, did 2 tours, and is noted. And I like listening. I don't want to listen to Sonny Holston no more. She could be a fucking idiot sometimes. If you worried about your mother and the Medicaid, why would you think Trump is going to do anything to hurt the working class? The only people that was really hurt was the working class. Sonny Holston lives in a nice little spot. Farrah, Joey Barrow, Whoopi Girl. We can't relate to you. But this is the problem when we idolize celebrities. We have to stop idolizing these celebrities. No matter what. You idolize Jesus. Even Jesus Christ doesn't want to be idolized. Jesus Christ is king. He is my savior. I believe in God. This is what it is. But just to hear her talk sometimes, it's just disgusting. No one's taking away your freedoms. You have the freedom. This is why Rosie O'Donnell was taken off ABC, because when she exposed ABC, saying a conglomerate of NBC, ABC, you need to leave the country to go get real news, to understand what's really going on around here. That's why independent journalism is shooting up through the roof, because no one wants to listen to these mainstream medias no more. That's why we have the power of the freedom and the freedom of this country to have this, our freedom of speech, our freedom of religion, our cultures that collide and sometimes combine together to understand the right from the wrong. And this is what we're trying to do. We don't care if there's a gay situation or lesbian, LGBTQ, but you will not surpass anyone else as a human being and indoctrinate children and let the kids be kids. We should not be putting hormone blockers ahead. We should not be doing none of that with these children. The children need to be children. Let them have a cause and effect. Jump in a puddle of water, get water on you. Run up the block too fast, you lose your stepping, you scrape your knee or hurt your leg. This is what these kids need to learn today, and not be dealing with, the patriarchy and we're gonna withhold sex, and we don't care about that, bro. We wanted women to stop being hoes a long time ago. We treat us with respect. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. Prediction Session Podcast. Love me or hate me. There's no in between. Like, comment, subscribe. Help me out the motherfucking algorithm. Shout out to Sunny Hosting. I'm praying for all the girls in the view. And we're going to do a little prayer today, man. Because it's some shit I heard about January 21st inauguration. They're going to try something. They're going to really try something, man. You already know. Follow me on X.